Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some Killing Floor 2 and talking probably about gaming and stuff. Yeah, I'll just stop rambling and we'll get right into it. Thank you guys for chilling, like always. Man, this map actually looks pretty good. Halo 1? Oh yeah, guys. I maxed out. Oh, there's nobody here. Look at him fly. Yay. Maxed out my max prestige everything. Can't even prestige it again. My SWAT. So that's fun. We were playing last night with some people. Some people in the Discord. Join the Discord. You go to my channel or whatever. Maybe if you drop down the description in the video, there'll be a link similar, like because sometimes it'll show like your channel description stuff there, like at the bottom or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, or if not, you just leave a comment or whatever, and I'll drop a link. But everybody over there is chill as hell. There's people that are that'll literally game pretty much all the time. So yeah. Yeah. I love the speed. Haha. I pressed a button and now I'm being like, okay, it's a little loud. If I press this thing, wait, what? Oh, geez, that's cool. It plays like the whole thing. That's so cool. Anyway, that's actually pretty. That's pretty badass. I played Halo 1 all the way through probably like 2 years ago, the last time I played it. But anyway, so the Killing Floor 3 beta. I had to turn down my headphones a little bit. Killing Floor 3 beta is done. So we'll see. There is one more beta before release, so we will end up seeing like if they change anything, and hopefully that it's an open beta, and that means that like if it's not anybody can join, which I don't think it will be, but like everybody that bought the fucking game should. Like I got one guy in the Discord who dropped the 80 for the Bufu edition, and he still had to fight to get to get this beta. So I think that's kind of unfair. If you're especially if you're buying like their fucking like Ultimate Edition, you should be in every beta. Like, come on now. But it was pretty funny. I forgot to mention the one night that he was playing the game, there were some fun little bugs. It feels like the last. It was Sunday, so it was the very last day of the beta, and there was like everybody was on, so I'm assuming it was super buggy. But yeah, he was playing the other night. There was a lot of bugs, and it was just funny. There was a time where it was like fucking sprites they were moving at like 2 frames a second. You get grabbed and it looked like something out of like a like an indie boomer shooter. It was like so cool. I was like, that genuinely made me happy. Like that was one of those like bugs that you're just like, I kind of hope that they add that as like a game mode or something, like Killing Floor 3 Doom. Killing Floor 3 Doom 2. That would be pretty cool. Ooh. But yeah, now that that beta's kind of done and out of the way, it feels like that totally it got like such a mixed reception, probably leaning into negative, right? That's what I would say at least. Like if you read headlines and stuff like that, but then like I don't know, there are like redeeming qualities. Like, everybody's got something good to say about it. Like even if you got to kind of got to dig, I don't know. I don't really think that it's the greatest game. I don't think it's the worst thing I've seen. I think that it would be hard pressed for anybody to say that it's like the worst game you've ever seen, but it definitely let a lot of people down. I'd say that it's like a good, like, I don't know, 60-40 at the very least when it comes down to the split onto the negative side. Yeah, but a lot of people are saying the same thing. It's just like add more maps, fix the fucking movement, fix the specialists, You know, it's like you gotta do something here. Like I don't really know how they can compromise, but I'm not the fucking one making the game. You know what I mean? So that's not really on me. But like the players as a whole, like the player base as a whole, like I didn't play it, so I feel like I have less skin or less of an opinion. I mean, I play the first two games enough, but I don't know. There was also someone saying that someone in Discord saying that they think that maybe the game. Well, I've heard other people say this too, but he was saying that maybe the game was being developed as something else. Like maybe like a game within the Killing Floor universe, but not necessarily a Killing Floor sequel. Which I guess kind of makes sense. Like that, like they're everything is Nightfall. You know, Nightfall this, Nightfall that. The executable is Nightfall. I mean, I know that some devs though, when they're making a game, they will like have a code name for it. Because like, so if anything gets leaked, they don't know that it's the next like, I don't know, Halo game. You know. So I don't know if that's the case or whatever. But then again, like Nightfall is the name of like, isn't that the name of the team or something? I don't know. Like the lore is like weird. I hope that they explain like themselves. I just kind of want to know why everything, you know, like just simple, like why. How did we get from 2 to here? I would love to see that. I would love to know that. Yeah. Yeah, like if they were gonna make it, like that's like why they have the specialists and stuff like that, and they kind of forced Foster in there as a clone. It's like some of the evidence, yeah. I mean, some of the theories that it has, like I guess it would have like some legs. I don't know what the fucking actual story. I mean, it's from what Tripwire's been saying. Haven't they been developing it for a long time? Hence the reason why they were like half-assing content for Killing Floor 2. Like that's as far as I know, that's exactly the case. And I'm also hearing rumors that it's like a junior dev team that's on it or something. I don't know if there's any weight to that. I really only saw like a headline or something for that, but I was just like, okay, that's something to look into that I never looked into. So, but I mean, that was something that I heard. I mean, I figured there was going to be a lot of rumor going around, especially because it is kind of amateurish in some ways. Like it feels like Killing Floor sometimes, but then it just straight up doesn't other times. Like it's pretty just like there's very it's so weird. You know? It's so hard to explain. You should hear me in the Discord. I'm just sitting there like, "Oh, what?" Like I even say it out loud like, "How the fuck do I want to say this?" It's hard to explain. But I'm sure that if you're like a fan of the franchise, you probably understand. Oh, fuck me. Another one. Oh, she stood back up for a second. Oh, I thought there was another bitch. But they need to have, definitely when on this next beta, they need to have, like, another map at least. They need to have 1 or 2 more enemies. Like, come on, bring back the Stalker. You know, like, what problems are they having with the Stalker? Like, are they having problems with the whole, maybe their cloaking system for that game sucks. You know, maybe it's hard to code it or something. Maybe maybe the game engine just kind of like isn't up for it. I have no idea, but it's just weird that's an iconic character. It's been around, or character enemy. It's been around for since the original. So, come on, there you go. Anyway, enough about Killing Floor. It was, woo, we'll talk about it probably on and off. Like, that's, you know, gonna keep an eye on that. We got Monster Hunter coming out this week, I think. That's gonna be pretty cool. I know of a couple people that are gonna be getting that right away. So, that's pretty cool. I love that series. I mean, I've I remember playing the very first one on PS2 like years ago and just being fucking miserable. And then playing it years later and still being miserable. And then playing Wilds, or not Wilds, and then playing World, right? And then being miserable sometimes. So, but no, the gameplay loop in that game is pretty solid if you're into that. Like kind of like a boss rush type thing. But that's got some hype behind it, you know. That had its beta come out, and it seemed like it did really well. People really enjoyed it. Were there problems with like the way it looks? Some people were saying that it could look a lot better. I don't know. I'm not really a graphics whore or graphics snob, so I really kind of don't care. I'm just like, ooh, it looks nice and the movement looks good. Like everything looks upgraded. You know what I mean? And that's really all I want for your fucking systems to work. For things to be cleaner, for the things that worked well but like could work a little bit better, you know, be next time actually work better. You know what I mean? Like they did some, they definitely did some TLC for that game, so that's good. I mean, like I say, so like you make things look prettier, but then you have substance taken away from it, and also a lot of problems. You know, you have a problem. Oh, I'm out of ammo with that. You have a problem over here, right? You fix it, and then all of a sudden there's a problem over there, and then by even touching that, you cause a problem or two over in this over here, and it completely different. You know what I mean? Like that game engine is just like I don't know. It feels full of fuckery. Right then, I was talking about Unreal Engine 5 specifically, but you know any game engine that's kind of like we got to go for realism. You know, that's kind of like that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like it does. Like the more advanced it gets, the more problems there are. Just like pretty much with anything in life. But who's not having like, oh man, you guys see that Assassin's Creed Shadows like had like a really weird leak. Apparently, hundreds, possibly thousands of copies just got like sold. You know, someone got a hold of them and sold a bunch of PS5 copies. And apparently it's real. Like I'm gonna say that there's a good chance that it's actually real. You know what I mean? Like I remember people are sitting there saying, "Oh, that could be fake. That could be fake." I mean, there apparently are videos out there of people like booting it up. Like they put it into their PlayStation and they're booting the game up. So it's like, ooh. I mean, it's funny because that game was already supposed to be out, right? So I mean, it's not unbelievable, right? In the sense that like there are going to be copies out there if it was already supposed to be out, you know. And the delay kind of came, I want to say suddenly, but who the hell knows? You know, internally, really, who the fuck knows? Fuck you, Edar. You better not come back in KF3. If they bring back Edars, the game's done. And like someone said before too in the Discord, if Killing Floor 3 don't succeed, Killing Floor's probably dead as a franchise. If not dead, then it'll definitely be hung up. Because Killing Floor Nightfall is probably what it should have been called. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. I was going to double shoot. I was going to do the big shot. That one. Yeah. But yeah, no, Assassin's Creed, you know. Ubisoft, I don't know what the fuck happened to them, man. God, is that like the whole DEI? Is that part of the DEI brain rot of like hiring based on identity and ideology than based on skill? Is that them or is this different? I don't even know. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot to worry about over at Ubisoft. Apparently, like it's a very strong possibility that Tencent, you know, the Chinese mega corporation, could possibly buy out Ubisoft. I hear that that's an actual possibility. And at first I was just like, that's crazy. It just feels like it feels like it wouldn't happen. But who the fuck knows? It's the 2020s. And crazier shit's happened so far, man, the last couple of years, so who the fuck knows? Like they've already had like shit downgraded and whatnot, and or their stocks and stuff like that, if I remember properly. Like, they were worth more, they were valued higher, and now they're not. I guess that's what that means. So, like, Assassin's Creed has to do well, and I think it'll sell copies, right? Because name recognition. Like, I love it. Like, some people, like, they want to argue that, like, games are doing fine because Spider-Man and God of War did well. I'm like, okay, name recognition. Name recognition, name recognition, fucking name recognition. All of these games are going to do well. Spider-Man's going to do well because it's fucking Spider-Man. God of War is going to do well because it's fucking God of War. Like, and Baldur's Gate. People are like, oh, Baldur's Gate was woke. From what I understand, Baldur's Gate, the new Baldur's Gate was, like, woke because of coding. Because they coded, from what I understand, from what I heard, like, I could be totally wrong. Like, the way that they built the game, like, everything is genderless because it was just, like, easier to do or something. I don't know. There was a reason behind it. Ooh. Okay. Like, there was a reason behind it from what I hear. Like, everything is the same gender apparently, like, according to the game engine, according to the game. Everybody is the same, you know? So it's like, apparently that's what, I mean, I'm sure that there is, like, woke stuff in that. I'm not going to deny it, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, you know. That's from what I understand. I could be wrong. I could have heard wrong. It could even be the wrong game, but I'm pretty sure it was when someone was talking about Baldur's Gate. Why the fuck did that take so much? Yeah. And then the list of their examples is literally like 5 games too. So it's just like, come on. And they're all games that have big name recognition and games that, like Baldur's Gate, that game was just done well. It was a good RPG. It's not my kind of game. I probably won't play it. But from what I understand, it hits all the right fucking notes. It scratches all the right itches for people that like that game. And good for that. Like, for real. I'll say it all the time. Like, I'll kind of stick up for KF3 or whatever, I guess. You know, I try and be just more objective. I have my own opinion. You know, I didn't play the game, but I have my own opinion on it. I play enough KF1 and 2 to where I think I can have like at least a small opinion. But I really just want everybody to have nice things. I want us all to have what we want, really. You know, I want you to have the game you want. You know what I mean? But then there's like a big group of people out there that want what you have, but they want it done their way. And it's just like, well, see, the reason why people like this the way it is because it is what it fucking is, right? I don't know. That's the shit with the whole like that whole like whatever crap in gaming that I don't agree with. It's like, oh well, we like this too, but it should be like this. It needs to be like that. Oh, I want this person to be this way. It's just like, well, if you really loved the IP, if you really loved these characters, you would love them for how they are, you know? Like, that's where the tourists come in. That's where the fake fans, the people that just want to be outraged about shit come in, you know? Which, that got co-opted like a motherfucker by, like, Star Wars and shit. Which Kathleen Kennedy is going to be out this year. Hopefully, she's like they say she's retiring. We'll see. How many fucking Mike Zero videos have you seen? Kathleen Kennedy out for this reason. Like, God, buddy, I know you're grift. You're just you like the clickbait, but you like for real. How can people watch that when someone's like wrong with clickbait all the time? Like, come on now. Like there's these rumors about that's a huge thing in Star Wars, especially. Oh, here's a rumor in Star Wars, and it's just like something that some guy's grandma told him one time. You know what I mean? She's sitting there fucking getting drunk, saying, "Oh yeah, they need to do this in Star Wars," and these people are fucking like putting it out there as it's fucking fact. It's insane. I don't know. That was a terrible example, but like I'm just talking about like the level of retardation some of these people have. It's crazy. It's just all for clicks, man. That's all it's for. Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, I missed him. Yep. Yup. I don't know how big this map is. I bet we'll hit a fucking invisible wall eventually, but I'll run out and see. Woohoo. Yeah, but that whole Assassin's Creed thing, man. Oh, well, maybe you can go all around this map. I thought it would be like confined to that area. My bad, guys. But anyway, yeah, that whole Assassin's Creed thing. It's just like, man, right when you thought that things couldn't really get worse for them. Woo, a lot of crawlers. Like things just keep getting worse. It's crazy, man. Okay, that's why I didn't see the one before. And you can't pull out your knife in this. There's no knife, so you can't run faster. Yeah, like I don't know, man. If you want to talk about a game that doesn't look or feel like a game of its predecessors, like Assassin's Creed, like the new Assassin's Creed game really is like, oh man, it's like it's like somebody that wants to do Assassin's Creed but doesn't want to do Assassin's Creed. It's fucking weird. Like what the hell's up with game development nowadays? It's like, oh, I want to do this with this franchise, but I don't want to do this with this franchise. It's like, what the fuck is up with you? Like what is that what is that mentality? I don't under fucking stand these people. It's like I got to fucking remake, I got to redo everything. I got to fix what isn't fucking broken. You know, it's crazy. And then they want to screech victim when people don't want to fucking support them or call them idiots. Or when they sit there and call them dumb. Like, hey, buddy, like, here is why. We will tell you, like, with a straight face, calm as a motherfucker, why we don't like something. And you'll sit there and cry. And cry like a fucking victim. And that's why that's one reason why people are really just sick of this shit. The game devs online, like when they go online, they just need to shut their fucking mouths. And if it's not their game devs, it's the goddamn community managers that work for the fucking whoever, work for the fucking publisher or whatever. It's like, man, you gotta stop hiring these terminally online, brain rotted morons, like for real. Because they don't know shit. They're so far removed from like your average gamer, your average person. It's crazy. Because if you're trying to appeal to normies, having some terminally online fucking moron as your community manager isn't the way to go. You got to find that middle ground of somebody who's online and isn't terminal with it. You know what I mean? Dan it, dan it, dan it, dan it. Oh, I went right next to him. She got hit by the fucking by the back blow. Yeah, boss. Okay. I was like, watch it be the fucking matriarch on this open ass map. I would have to kite her ass around this building here. He's not so bad. Where is you at, boy? Is that him? Yeah, it is. Woo! Apparently, fucking somebody on Steam came out with a fucking like a Yasuke parody game. You know, the samurai from fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows. I thought that shit was fucking savage. I thought it was so funny. It's so dumb what people decide to get fucking offended by. Oh yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Have some money. Oh, I don't have money. Wait, it's not letting me drop money. Oh no. Oh no. Have more tea bag. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. What games are you most excited for, like, that are coming up here real shortly? Yeah, from what I understand, I think Assassin's Creed comes out next month, and then right after that, I think Killing Floor 3 comes out. But definitely at the end of February here, that's where you got Monster Hunter. And I know that there are others in there. These are just the ones that I've been keeping an eye on. But anyway, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're looking forward to most. But I'll stop ranting and rambling and let you get on with your day or night. If you just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. You know, you really don't even know. You have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.